I'm looking at the World Cup.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Development Palates. I'm Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Jiunn, Lou, Seth Geisen from the Vinegar Scar Studios, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Doing well, man.
Good man. It's nice to be in the Villager Studios and warm and not being snowed on and not freezing my tail off.
There you
Take
go.
your shirt off.
All right.
All right. So today we are talking about the My Father Le Bijou 1922 Años limited edition Corona Especial. Cigar's Corona Extra 6.5 inch by 44. Comes out of the My Father factory in Nicaragua. Wrappers Nicaraguan Habano, binder and filler both listed as Nicaraguan. Price point is $13, and the cigar was released in August of 2022. So with all that out of the way, June, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
Uh, I this might sound weird, but I thought it was a really good blended cigar. I felt like it was one of those. It's like super, very bold, rustic, very deep. So this is a cigar that doesn't hide its flavors. It's very upfront, but it actually melds really well. I got really fresh like red peppers, cedar. There's this like semi-sweet chocolate going on, like some trail nuts. But what's interesting about it is I actually don't reach out for a flavor profile like this, but nonetheless, like I really respect what the blend did. And it was good in that sense. That's how I rated overall good, if that makes sense.
All right, Seth, what were your thoughts?
Listen, I thought it was balanced cigar. I got leather, tobacco, wood and earth. There were some creamy notes, bits of pepper spice, a little bit of cashew, medium full in strength and body. And it kind of just played around between that little nuttiness and pepper and cashew, leather and wood, all the way through. I really liked it a lot. Had a really good burn. I thought the draw was fantastic. Yeah.
All right,
John.
I really liked it too, and I was a bit hesitant going into it because I was a huge fan of the original, and I think I still have like 6 or 7 year old Le Bijoux in my humidor, which actually I should probably light up before there's nothing left. But lots of I mean it's a My Father cigar that doesn't hold back. So like if you're not ready for a pretty full-bodied, full-strength experience, it's probably not for you because you might have a bad time. But intense baking spices, cocoa, wood. There were milder elements like some nuanced earth that kind of played in there, which is nice. Um, like it was full strength, and then at times it wasn't full strength, which was nice. Just really desserty in the first third. Second, third, creamy chocolate, earth and wood. More baking spices. So like all those are flavors I enjoy, and they were all, I think, pretty well balanced. Last third started out with earth, spices, wood, and bread, but then it kind of became a little linear as it progressed. So like the flavors are a little muted. So for me, it didn't quite score the same for the last third. Burn was a little uneven throughout, and I had to do a touch up in the last third. Draw is perfect. So, good experience for me. And, I would definitely smoke this again. Aaron, what about you?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started with toasted oak, dark earth, and baking spice. Got a faint cocoa note that joined in for a short time, and then the baking spice later transitioned to a creamy black pepper. Second third saw the creamy black pepper become very light, and the final third saw the black pepper pick up but lose the creaminess, and then a wood bitterness joined in. I thought the first 2 inches of the cigar was pretty good, but after that, the profile kind of lost that dynamic, and that cocoa had left, and the creamy black pepper just had a kind of a background roll to it. So, if that first third profile could have held on, I think I'd been in the same boat as you guys, but it it just didn't do it for me. So, I'd come back to it just based on your guys' thoughts on it, since three of you all seem to enjoy it. So I don't know if it was just the one I was smoking that just didn't kind of deliver. So getting the scores, I'm going to start at the top with Seth at 8.13. June gave it a 6.97. John gave it a 6.72. I gave it a 5.75. So Seth, how that 8.13 matchup for you?
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Thought it was fantastic from beginning to end.
Great price point too. I don't know. I love the size too. 6.5 by
it is a good
44.
price
It's
point.
just loved every minute of it. I know there's a huge gap down to the next person. Jiunn.
Yeah,
697.
that's a good score. I like that as well. For some reason when I was smoking this, I thought didn't like My Father come out with a super expensive cigar this year?
The Humidor Deluxe that was last year, I think.
Yeah,
Was that last year?
that was
Okay.
last year.
For some reason I was thinking about that and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, we spent $400 on review cigars. So I was like, what the fuck? But I was like, oh, never mind.
No.
$13. Well worth it. It
All
was
right,
good.
John, 6.72.
Yeah, that matches up well. I mean, this is the kind of cigar that I think rightfully lives up to being a limited edition, probably competing for an end of the year spot. And I don't think it's a stretch. I think maybe sometimes people get a little excited about limited editions, and maybe I was a little excited going into this, but I think it lived up.
My 5.75 matches up well. I mean, it was above average flavor profile. Like I said, that first portion of the first third was pretty good. But I had some burn issues. The cigar went out twice on me, so that may have played in a bit here. So it just maybe I got the one bad one out of the bunch. So, but if 3 out of 4 like it, you probably should go pick some up. Any final thoughts from you guys on this?
Instead of, well, I mean, my thought would be instead of putting out a limited edition, maybe what would be cool is trying to experiment with different sizes than the original Le Bijou as a limited edition, but not with the higher price point. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Sure. And they're
I
supposed to
loved
be
it,
having
man.
a Florida Los Santias 10th anniversary that was supposed to come out this year, but I haven't heard any more about it. So
They're starting to do a lot of Nicaraguan puros. So they're starting to use their own tobacco, in all their blends, which is it's kind of cool to see that again.
That's cool to see that again.
Who's blending these? Is it still
It's My Father, man.
yeah, but like is
I think it's mainly Jaime,
like
probably.
Jaime.
is
Yeah,
Jaime,
Jaime.
you think at this point?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Jaime's doing a lot of blending.
I see.
All right. Wherever you catch this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Check out the full website to read the full written review. You can follow us on all the social media channels and you catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.